Imagine you have an old computer. It's slow, it's glitchy, the battery is dying. And you have two choices. Choice A, you throw it away and buy a new one. And choice B, you install a brand new, optimized operating system that wipes out the bugs and makes the hardware run like it did on day one. Welcome to Levitas. In medicine, for the last 20 years, we have been obsessed with choice A. We called it stem cell therapy. We thought, let's put new cells in the body to replace the old ones. But it turns out, we were missing the point. The magic isn't in the cell. The magic is in the software. There is a revolution happening in regenerative medicine right now, and it's moving away from stem cells. It is moving toward the tiny, invisible particles that stem cells secrete. They are called exosomes. Think of them as biological text messages. They are the emails, the DMs, the software updates that young cells send to old cells. And the message they contain is so simple: repair, regenerate, act young. Today, we are going to explore the cutting edge of cell-free therapy. We are going to learn why high-intensity interval training, also known as HIIT, is the best way to print these messages for free, why sugar is blocking your signal, and why the future of anti-aging isn't about replacing you, it's about updating you. Let's download the update. And please leave a comment and hit the like button, it's the easiest way to support the channel. So, scientifically, what is an exosome? For decades, scientists looked at these tiny bubbles coming out of cells and thought they were trash. They thought cells were just pooping out waste. And we were absolutely wrong. Exosomes are nano-sized extracellular vesicles. Think of them as tiny, biological cargo ships. Or better yet, an USB drive. Inside this USB drive is a payload of data, messenger RNA, or mRNA, microRNA, proteins, and lipids. When a young, healthy stem cell releases an exosome, it travels through your blood, finds an old, damaged cell, and docks. It uploads its cargo, this information. If that cargo contains the instruction to make collagen, the old skin cell reads it and starts making collagen. If the cargo says lower inflammation, the angry immune cell calms down. This is epigenetic reprogramming. The old cell still has the machinery to work, it just forgot the instructions. The exosome provides the reminder. This is why we call them the text messages of youth. Now, you might be thinking, Doctor, isn't this what platelet rich plasma, or PRP, does? Isn't that like the vampire facial? Great question. But there is a massive difference we need to understand. Think of building a house. PRP, or the platelet rich plasma therapy, is like dumping a pile of bricks and lumber on a construction site. It provides the growth factors, the raw materials, and the fertilizer. It screams, grow, but it's chaotic, it's not very specific. Now, exosomes are like the architect. They don't just dump bricks, they bring the blueprints. They tell the workers how to build the wall, where to put the window, and how to wire the electricity. Exosomes are about 100 to 1,000 times more potent than platelet-rich plasma because they contain genetic information, not just proteins. If you have a knee injury that won't heal, PRP might help. But exosomes are the next level of precision. They are the smart bombs of healing. Here's the best news. You don't have to fly to a clinic in Panama and spend $10,000 to get exosomes. You can force your body to make them. How? High-intensity interval training, or HIIT. Research published in Physiological Reports has identified something called Exerkines. These are exosomes released specifically in response to exercise. But not just any exercise. It has to be intense. When you sprint, or when you lift heavy weights to failure, you create acute stress. you create a momentary crisis in the body. Your muscle cells panic, but in a good way. They release exosomes packed with mitochondrial RNA. These exosomes travel to other parts of your body, your brain, your heart, and your skin, and deliver instructions to upgrade the mitochondria. They literally tell your other cells, "We are under stress. Upgrade the power plants. Build more energy right now." Walking is great for lymph flow. But if you want the anti-aging signal, you need to spike your heart rate. You need to send the system upgrade command. You need to HIIT. But here is the catch. You can produce all the exosomes you want, but if the delivery truck can't reach the house, the package doesn't get delivered. We need to talk about perfusion, or blood flow. As we age, our microcirculation declines. The tiny capillaries that feed our skin and organs begin to wither. This is why old wounds heal slowly. The delivery trucks are stuck in traffic. Blood flow isn't just about oxygen. It is the highway for these signaling molecules. This is why therapies like sauna and nitric oxide boosting, by eating beets, and nasal breathing, are so synergistic with exosome production. When you dilate your blood vessels, you are widening the highway. You are ensuring that those valuable Exerkines created during your workout actually reach your brain to protect against Alzheimer's, or reach your skin to prevent wrinkles. You have to make the signal, and you have to deliver the signal. Now, what stops this process? What blocks the message? The answer, as usual, is sugar. But the mechanism is fascinating. We often talk about insulin resistance. But in the context of cell signaling, sugar creates static noise. When you have chronically high blood sugar, you undergo a process called glycation. Sugar molecules literally stick to proteins and fats. They gum up the works. Your cells have receptors on their surface, very tiny mailboxes waiting for exosomes. If those mailboxes are glycated, if they are covered in sticky sugar crust, the exosome cannot dock. The message was produced and sent, but it is never received. This is why diabetics age faster. It's not just the damage sugar does directly, it's the fact that it deafens the body to its own repair signals. If you want to be regenerative, you must clear the static. You must keep your blood sugar low so the antennas remain clean and receptive. So, where is this all going? We are entering the era of cell-free therapy. For a long time, the FDA and medical bodies have been wary of live stem cells. Why? Because live cells have their own DNA. There is a tiny risk they could mutate. They could turn into some kind of mass, or they could be rejected by your immune system. Exosomes solve this. They are not alive. They have no nucleus. They cannot replicate. They cannot cause diseases. They are just the message. This means the future of anti-aging might look like an IV drip, or even a topical cream, containing billions of exosomes harvested from young, healthy donors. Imagine being 60 years old and receiving an IV of signals from a 20-year-old Olympian. Your cells receive the blueprints of a healthy 20-year-old. We are seeing this in clinical trials for wound healing, for restoring hair growth, and even for repairing heart tissue after cardiac arrest, which, if you ask me, sounds so exciting. We are moving from replacing the hardware to updating the software. And that is a game changer that many people need. The doctor's verdict: send the right message. The takeaway is empowering. You are not stuck with your current biology. Your cells are constantly listening. They are waiting for instructions, and you can send them right away. The question is, what messages are you sending them? Are you sitting on the couch, eating sugar, and sending the signal of decay? Or are you sprinting, sweating, fasting, and sending the signal of growth? You are the operator of this machine. Send the command for youth. Watch this video suggestion, it was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.